name is Hyda. I'm the founder, owner of Hyda and Reed Consulting. We've been going on for about 12 years now. We are a small boutique consulting firm, consulting in business development, opening doors to large global enterprises. Although we are small, it's just me and a team of collaborators, some researchers. We play in the large enterprise space, working with blue chip tech vendors like HP, IBM, etc. Because we are so small, our clients love working with us because we are easy to reach, easy to work with, we are agile, and we have a strong market research background. I myself have 25 years experience in market research. So everything we deliver, every consulting advice is based on data, on facts, as against just gut feel and assumptions. I joined because I was at a crossroads following the pandemic, where we had been out of action for about 2 years. I found that my business model, which was based on meeting people face to face, building relationships, was completely outdated, gone. It was a horrible realization to find that all of this didn't exist anymore, that the whole world of work had become virtual. And I was thinking, what am I going to do now? So I had the choice of either retiring or carrying on, but reinventing myself, re-educating myself. I chose the latter because I wasn't ready to retire, and I believe I still have a lot to offer to the market. I looked at the Barnet Council website to see what kind of support was available, and I came across accidentally and in a very timely manner the growth program. I immediately called up and subscribed, and I don't regret at all. I attended all the courses and I learned quite a bit. Why I joined as well is I wanted to get back to a university environment, because the last time I was at university was decades ago in France, in Bordeaux and Paris. I wanted to taste life on a university campus as well, meet some people, in particular some younger people, and also extend my business network. And also one strong reason for me joining this was to learn about digital. At least not learn how to do digital and social media, digital marketing, but at least learn how it works. What are the different options, how it works, and then adapt it, add a little dose of it to my traditional face-to-face marketing. And I must say that that worked quite a lot. Yeah. How the program helped me develop my business, I was able to learn, or I was given a reminder of the key basic business principles, meaning to launch a new product service, you need to study the market, you need to have a good business model, a good value proposition, a good story. So that course reminded me of those basics, and I was able to apply all this knowledge to my business. It also allowed me to make the right decisions. One of the courses was about the psychology of decision making, teaching you how to scientifically make a decision, how to measure the percentage of pros and cons happening, and then to reach a sound decision. I found that very helpful. For example, doing it that way, I was able to discard a couple of business ideas because I found that they would be a distraction to me. One of them was to organize workshops on EDI, equality, diversity, inclusion. That sounds great, but thanks to Jacob's research, I found that the market is overcrowded, and it wasn't really my field. It wouldn't excite me as much as the cross-channel business development between England and France. The second idea which I discarded was in the EVC, electric vehicle charging, which is great because it's a booming sector, but again, I found that it would be a distraction, so I decided to focus only on cross-channel business development, specializing on the health sector, helping startups from France to do business in UK and vice versa. So this is how the program helped me. And at the same time, of course, it was great to meet people from different backgrounds, etc., and interact with them. The part of the program I found most useful was how to apply the broad business principles to my business. I enjoyed the exercises. I enjoyed the interaction with the tutors and other attendees. The exercises were great. The open discussions, because it was all very friendly and honest. The workshops delivered by your industry experts were great because those guys were very knowledgeable and also very honest, because they all admitted to having run micro businesses before and failed. They were friendly, they were encouraging, it was informal, and also they taught us how to persevere in business. Even if you fail, they taught us how to get up and try again. I really like the anecdotes, for example. Jaz Ahmed, for example, one of the tutors, he told us how Branson started his Virgin Atlantic business by calling Boeing one day and say, "Hi, I'm looking, would you have a second-hand Boeing 707 for sale? I'd like to buy one, but I could return it within 12 months if it doesn't work." So anecdotes like this, and that's why I was saying to some colleagues, some attendees, don't drop out, stay in. Although you think that you may know certain things, you might still pick up on things, I picked up on a few things that otherwise I wouldn't have known. I think it's a good idea for every local micro business to join this program because there are many benefits to it. Whether they are a B2B like me or B2C, whether they're selling locally or exporting, whether they want to expand internationally, whether they are experienced already in business or a starter, they will take away a lot of things from this. The tendency, as I said before, is to always think, if you are a seasoned businessman, is to think, I know this. I'm not going to learn about business model and value proposition because I know this already. I would say no. Stick around because there's always something you might learn that you didn't know before. So I would strongly recommend any local business to join this program because it's a win-win. It's a win-win situation. There will be a win-win outcome for the local business, for the intern, for the local council, and for Middlesex University. And by the way, the whole course is superbly run by Alan Stewart, the director, and his team, Maria, Dina, Selina, etc., who are doing a superb job. They're great communicators, and they really go out of their way to make us feel comfortable. So I would recommend any local business to set time aside and do this and to take advantage of the internship program. One thing I would say though is that any local businessman who joins the program, take it seriously. Don't join it just to get a diploma or anything. Take it seriously. Be wise about the choice of your modules. And if you manage your modules properly, your sessions, and the interns, then it will be very beneficial to you. but it's important not to join it just for the sake of a diploma, because you'll be wasting your time and taxpayers' money as well. Make the most of it. It will work, like it has worked for me. In my example, thanks to Jacob's market research, I've been able to sign up a couple of new clients, this week, because the internship has really helped me save time. What it has done for me, it has allowed me to act and think like a CEO. It has allowed me to work on my business and not in my business, while the intern is doing all the market research for me. So that has freed me up to think strategy and to work on partnerships and alliances and travel and meet people. So the internship is a good idea. Go for it. The intern met expectations 100%. At first there was some difficulty about multitasking, etc. But quickly Jacob proved that he was able to adapt and learn, and that's why I made it a point that we should touch base every morning so that I keep him on track and fully focused. The quality of his deliverable, of his research, got better over time. I asked him, for example, I decided to launch this service, this cross-channel business development, helping startups on both sides of the channel to export their medical devices. I asked Jacob to do some research for me. Post-Brexit, what's happening? What are the barriers and challenges that those guys are facing, on both sides, entering the other territory? So I asked him to look at the dynamics, the politics, and even if there was any anti-British, anti-French sentiments, if there was any corruption in government procurement, which a lot of people suspect, and I've read about it. Jacob provided me with that research. He gave me a lot of links to read. I read, and that made me really determined to go into that space and add value. Once I decided to do this, I used Jacob to start building a database of target clients for me in both countries for me to go for. And like I said to you before, from his work, from his database, I've been able to sign up a couple of clients, and I'm currently negotiating terms with a third one. If I'm given the opportunity to work with another Middlesex student, I will do it with pleasure, because I love working, helping people and seeing them grow.